Hello, everyone. My name is Ari. Um, I manage the Ulpan Kibbutz program in Yagur since 2006. I had many people from Australia already. And Yagur, we located just outside Haifa, which is in north of Israel, a big city. And with me, or next to me, sitting Michelle from United States, and she will talk about this program and about her personal experience in Yagur. So, Michelle, um, we need to share the screen.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm from America, and I'll be talking about my Kibbutz Ulpan experience with you guys. It's slightly different. I made Aliyah, but I'll be speaking more about the aspect of coming in as a tourist.
Are you right there? Are you able to share your screen, Ari, or do you need a bit of help with that?
Are you all able to see the screen?
I can't see it at the moment.
So yeah, I don't think we're
I'm not sure
sharing.
about others.
Okay.
There you go. Does everyone
Now
see
you
that?
see?
Yeah, now we can see. Now I can see. Yeah, perfect.
Awesome. All right, so we have a little prezi about Kibbutz Ulpan. It's just like a PowerPoint, but a little more exciting. Let's get started. There you go. All right. Kadima. Oh my goodness. I apologize, guys. I clicked on something. I'm just giving you a little sneak peek of everything. There you go. All right. So, what is Kibbutz Ulpan? It is organized by PZC Hagshema and powered by Masa Israel. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about Masa by now. It's a lot of what we're talking about in this meeting. All right, so when did this all begin? Kibbutz Ulpan program started in about 1948. I know that's a big year for us. Um, so this program has been here for a long time. It's been through challenges of time. It was here through the Six-Day War. Tens of thousands of people have experienced Kibbutz Ulpan before you. Now it's your turn. I've experienced Kibbutz Ulpan. I have family members that experienced Kibbutz Ulpan 30 years ago. Really awesome opportunity, great tradition, and great way to get started. All right, so what is the program? I haven't really explained it quite yet. So this program is for tourists and immigrants where they can live and work or intern and study Hebrew together on a kibbutz. So it's a really awesome opportunity. Half the time you're studying, half the time you're working. So some kibbutzim do one day studying, one day working. Other ones split it up by half and half throughout the day. It depends where you're at and what you think would work best for you. So what is a kibbutz? So a kibbutz is a unique form of collective community traditionally based on agriculture. I normally explain a kibbutz as like a co-op farm community. It's the most important thing of a kibbutz is the power of community in it. You become a family, you get really close with everyone, you make lifelong friends. Everyone has each other's backs, everyone's helping each other with everything. It's beautiful because you're never alone when you're in a kibbutz community. You always have someone there for you, very similar to a family. It's a really beautiful experience. And then who is the program for? Good question. Could be for you guys. Well, the program is for Jewish tourists aged 18 through 30. Etzion Suba is a little bit older, 22 through 35. Now, I'm 24 and I did this program, but I'm here with people from all different ages. My best friend here is 19. She turned that while she was here. And then I've got other friends that are 28. So it really just ranges with age, but everyone comes together because we all have the same interests and the same goal that we're trying to get through right now. So it really brings everyone together. It's very awesome. And how long is the program? Not long enough. It is 5 months. I actually did the program twice. I did it twice in a row. So I've been doing Kibbutz Ulpan here at Kibbutz Yagor for 10 months. It's been awesome. Sadly, I need to say goodbye soon, but I strongly recommend this program to people. I know there's the option since I made Aliyah, I was able to do the program twice. But what happened actually with my best friend here, she was a tourist when she came here. She did the 5-month program, fell in love with Israel, decided she wanted to make Aliyah. And because she was making Aliyah, Masa was able to help her out and she was able to do the program a second time and stay here, which is really awesome. It's very affordable, definitely a great way to get started here. So how many Ulpanim are there and where are they located? They're in Israel, I'll tell you that. So recently it actually changed to 6 Ulpanim instead of 7. If you look on the map here, you can see them all. We have them all except for Mishmar HaEmek is no longer offered. So instead of 7 Ulpanim, we have 6. And there are 12 start dates to the year because each program has, or each location has 2 programs every year. So there's 2 chances for each location. You can look, there's a lot up north. We've got Yagor, that's where I am. And then a little more down in the center, you've got Zuba. That's the academic kibbutz. That's for people 22 to 35, I believe. And how are they different? So aside from the locations being different, their opening dates are different, the sizes, and also just kind of what's there. For example, I chose Kibbutz Yagor because it's in the mountains and I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. I love hiking, but also not too far from here, there's Kibbutz Magan Michael, which has a beach on it. So there's all sorts of opportunities, and it also just works with what you want to do on the kibbutz, what kind of scenery you want, what works with your schedule, like what time you're going to be coming, what your Hebrew level is. So there's all differences with them. There's also a religious kibbutz and 4 that are kosher. So I know Yagor is one of the kosher ones. So there's options with that. They can work with you on your different levels of religiousness and just anything to make you comfortable and make it a good fit for you. What's included? That's a long list actually. So accommodation, you get a room with 2 or 3 people per room. Utilities, subsidized laundry, which is awesome. Getting your laundry done every week is really nice. 3 meals a day or a food budget. I'd say this is one of the best perks of this. It's a great way to save money. I feel like I've constantly wasted so much money on food, but on this program, I'm getting schnitzel every single day and it's completely paid for. It's awesome. Also Hebrew classes, study material. Obviously that's a big reason why we're here. I've had amazing Hebrew classes that I haven't had to pay for. It's been an awesome opportunity. You get bedding, towels, all that kind of stuff you need to comfortably sleep here. Work clothes, work shoes, and also use of kibbutz facilities. This particular kibbutz, I've been using the gym, the pool, the hiking trails. There have been so many awesome opportunities. There have been stores here and just so many cool things. It's been really awesome exploring the kibbutz as a guest. And one of the coolest parts of this program too is you get 5 trip days all over the country. So every month you do some sort of different trip. They're pretty touristy, but they're so fun. And you go on it with all your friends from the kibbutz. And it's a whole day jam-packed planned with just trips and food and hikes and tours. And it's amazing. There's one every month and those are my favorite. I always look forward to that. There's also cultural events, fun activities. I know here at Yagor, we like to have a lot of bonfires. That's really fun. And with my madrichim, I can tell them I want to have a bonfire and they'll help me set up. They'll get me marshmallows. Like, it's awesome. And they really just want to make sure we have a good time and that we're in a healthy and happy environment. It's awesome. Another important thing is the extensive medical insurance. I have actually had to go to the doctors a few times since I've been here. And not only have I had insurance for it, but my madrichim have helped me schedule appointments, get medicine, and all that stuff that would have been really confusing for me to figure out on my own. I had help for it, which was huge. So what's not included, this is a way shorter list. Your flight ticket, that's probably the only big one. Personal travel expenses and cell phone plan. Now, those are all, the flight ticket you definitely need. Personal travel expenses, you don't need too much. You get food, you get trips here, so it's just a little extra if you'd like. And cell phone plan as well. There's really cheap cell phone plans you could get here. You could stay on Wi-Fi and not get one. There's lots of options with that. And I know that like my madrichim, for example, have helped me and other people find cell phone plans that fit their budget. So you always have help on this program. Like I was saying, is you're in the kibbutz, you're part of a community, you're never alone. It's really awesome. So why choose this program? As if my babbling didn't convince you enough. So it is a great opportunity to really learn and improve Hebrew. When I came here, I could only read Hebrew. I couldn't really speak it or understanding. After 10 months, I've come a long way. It's very exciting to see my progress. And even just like speaking with cab drivers is so exciting for me. This program has helped me grow in my Hebrew so much. It's been awesome. The teachers are licensed by the Ministry of Education. I've had 2 different teachers since I've been here, but I've met multiple, and they are all amazing. You could tell that all the teachers are passionate about their jobs and what they do, which is huge. I think that's the most important thing in a teacher is that they care about their students, and 100% that's something that you get when you get a teacher from the Ministry of Education. They care, they're here to help you, and they want to help you improve your Hebrew and get your life in Israel started. You meet young Jewish tourists in Olim. Like I said, I've made amazing friends here, definitely friends I'll have for the rest of my life. You have a protected base for exploring Israel. Before all the corona happened, I was going to visit Tel Aviv or Jerusalem every weekend, and I always had this base, which was so nice, a real home to come back to with a community and a family. And even without Masa, it is the most affordable program for sure. With the food, with the teaching, with everything. There's so much included and you're paying so little. I strongly recommend this program to everyone. It's a steal. That's why I did it twice, you know? So, all right. So some things you only do when you're young. Kibbutz Ulpan is one of them. I did it. My family did it. My friends have done it. Now it's your turn. So here's some contact info. I'll leave that up on the screen for a second for you all to get. You can phone them. Email was how I originally got in contact. So that's what I recommend, but also there's so many different ways to get in contact. And then here we just have some pictures from trips that we've taken or that have been taken. You'll see it's a very fun community. Everyone's together, everyone's always laughing. You can tell everyone's friends, and it's because we're all experiencing the same thing together. We're all going through this transition with new things and new people, but we're all in it together, and it really is beautiful. Great way to make friends for life, for sure. And yeah, you can see these are pictures from their trips, some activities. Beautiful hikes, that's them in their Moadone. So that's the lounge. Each kibbutz has its own lounge area for everyone to use. It's got a kitchen, it's got a TV and a couch. So everyone kind of hangs out. And yeah, you can see the trips are fun. The parties are awesome. Purim parties. We had a little Halloween get together the other night. Great groups. And everyone's just excited to be here. So everyone's got a great attitude. You know, everyone's just so excited to be out here and living our dream. You can see in this picture that this was after Corona. So, but people wanted to keep learning in person, definitely preferred over Zoom. So they sat outside and studied, and it looks amazing. The weather here is so nice. Yeah, some trips. It was like up north. Yeah, super awesome, very good time. And these are all just friends you're always going to remember. For sure. And also just going around Israel, you get to do all these very cool trips and such that you wouldn't necessarily get to do alone, but on a program you get to go and you get to see all this stuff and special tour guides and all that. Very good time.
We don't have a whole lot of time left, but does anyone have any questions that they'd like to ask about the program or anything about how the program works or anything like that?
There's another thing I want to talk about. In case you're choosing to come to this program and you stay, and most of the people are changing the status. More than 90%, I think, from this program are changing the status to new immigrants. We have another program called Masa, which is for a lone soldier. And you can stay in the kibbutz and all over the kibbutzim as a lone soldiers and after the army. And it's set your mind for at least 5 months. So 5 years, sorry, in Israel. So it's a good option.
All
I'd
right.
like to add something.
Yep, sure. We've just got just the last minute because we've got a session coming up soon. But yeah, just one more minute and then we'll wrap it up.
Josh, can I add something?
Yep, sure. By all means, just keep it brief because yep, sure. You can say quickly and then we're gonna move to the next session just soon after.
I am a director of this program all over Israel. And I'd like to tell you that now we have a new way of doing this program for those who have their own job online or has their own profession and prefer not to work in the kibbutz, but to do in the same time and other things. We have so-called internship road. And in this road, you are not working in the kibbutz needs, according to the kibbutz needs, but you have your own time to continue your online jobs from your country, which is very good for nowadays when we have all these distance working opportunities. Or you can find your professional internship, your professional stage in Israel, and we can help you with this. And a lot of people do now this way. They work with their own skills in different places, combining this with staying in the kibbutz, learning Hebrew, getting all these facilities and all these things and advantages which Michelle so nice told about. And another very, very attractive thing I want to tell you that we have a lot of love stories during our programs. Every program we have couples and some program we have weddings. So for those of you who are still looking for the new spouse, you are also welcome to the Kibbutz Love Story. So be with us, dream with us, stay with us, join us. Bye.
Thank you so much for your time. I'm really sorry, but we do have to go to the next session. And I'll definitely make sure that people get your contact details and they'll ask any questions that they may have. Thank you so much, Dina and Michelle and Ari. We really appreciate your time. All the best.